Hi guys, so imagine you're at a gig, you're at a wedding or a birthday party and there's a group of kids at a table and you've been asked to go over and entertain them, or maybe mum said, can you do some magic for little Jimmy over here? Well, yes you can. Hey little Jimmy, do you like bubbles? Here's some bubbles. Hopefully Jimmy hasn't got a bubble phobia. Come on, keep going. You do this. You need practice at blowing your bubbles. There we go, there's kind of one bubble. Now, bear with us. Who bought the cheap bubble liquid? Keep going, come on. Oh, there we go. Now, do you like magic bubbles? There's a magic bubble just there, Jimmy. Look, isn't that amazing? Now, what do you use magic bubbles for? Well, you use magic bubbles for making lollipops. Honestly, that's how lollipops are made. Watch. See? It's a lollipop. Well, not quite. You still have to do one more bit of magic, little Jimmy. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! There you go, little Jimmy. There's a magic lollipop, and you can have that. Is that okay, Mum and Dad? Wonderful. Have it, Jimmy. Wonderful. I think I've been eating those already. So that is Wonderpop. Okay, so he'll calm down in a minute. So one of our customers, Alexandros, thank you Alexandros, he asked us to get in Wonderpop for him. I'd never heard of it. It's one of those little gems. It just kind of appeared on the shelves of our supplier. So I got it in and I really like it. It's a great little thing. You're right. It's a great little thing to do at tables, you know, at a wedding or a birthday party. I mean, for me it used to be, yeah, sure, where's my D-lights gone, and go from there. So yeah, Wonderpop, what a great little trick. Now, there are some downsides with it. It's not amazingly made, but that's okay. So what they've done, they've taken it's empty now. They've taken a bubble container, and I'm not going to give anything away by telling you this because this is actually an upsell of it. And they've kind of cut the bottom away and given this perfect little recess. Let me just make sure that's on. Perfect little recess over there for the ball. Okay, now the bubble from ball is nothing new, but this whole way of doing it I think is great. So you can kind of cleanly show your hands like this, and then when you're ready, you can just kind of produce the bubble. So that's a great point, but what's not so good is the way it's made. It's kind of sealed with silicone. It doesn't look pretty, but it doesn't matter. It does the job. It also dampens any sound in there. They've done the same inside. They've kind of put silicone on the inside to separate the levels. Now what they could have done is put a tube inside and glued that in, which would have been much better. It's not ideal. The other downside is as well, because they've had to reduce the size of this, they've taken this out, cut it short and put it back in, but they've tried gluing it in with silicone, which isn't great. So any of them you buy from us, I promise you we will glue this in properly the PropDog way downstairs. So those are the down points, but the up points are, it's great. You get to give away a little prop to a kid, and you get the silk with it, by the way. There is another handling as well. I'm just playing around with the handlings. There are some there was 3 or 4 different handlings on the video. 3 or 4 on the video. Some of them are quite difficult to do. I found this one quite nice. You go 1, 2 and 3 like that, and then you can just kind of give that away to them like that, and then clear your ball and you're free. So yeah, I think that's a great little trick. Wonderpop. And did you like it?
I did.
I liked it, and I know little Jimmy liked it too. Hey again, so you've literally just watched the trailer, but this is now about an hour after we filmed it, and we've been playing around with Wonderpop more, and we still really like it, but it's so badly made. I did mention the silicone inside, and we've done it probably another 10 or 15 times.
Yeah, probably. And
the silicone has come out. So this was what was inside, and it's such a shame it's so badly made. It could be a wonderful prop. Well, it is still a wonderful prop. So what we're going to do, we've just redone this properly. Now, the problem they've got, this is PTFE. They've tried to stick it with silicone. Silicone doesn't stick to PTFE. A hot glue gun works wonders, and they give you a little disc that's been glued in it. So what we're going to do now with any resale, we're going to not reinvent it, we're going to pimp it up. Okay, we're going to glue gun it like that, so you've got a solid thing in there that's never going to come out now. It's also glue gun on the bottom, so it still dampens the sound on it. It'll be 100% waterproof and way better. Now, the other thing we've just realised is that they use a paper label. They put a paper label on it, and they've called it Wonderpop on the label. I mean, a kid doesn't need to know what the trick is called. Why didn't they have something like magic bubbles on it? That would have been way better. They just had something magical on it. So we thought, well, that's paper, that's not very good. It's already, if you come in and have a look at that, you see that it's already gone worn and looked a bit old and buggery, and we've only just used it like a dozen times. Yeah. So we are going to give you some labels. We just printed magic labels, magic bubbles. We're going to give you some of those. You don't have to use it, but if you do want to use them, we just rip that off. Rip it off and then put your little label on there. These are what you call tough coat labels. They'll last a lot longer in the water, and if you want any replacements, just come and get in contact and we'll send it to you. So we will pimp these up. We like it, and we've had a customer come in the shop, Adam Hemstall over here. Adam,
yes,
you like this, don't you?
I think it's brilliant.
We were just showing Adam, he thinks it's a great idea. First thoughts?
Well, when you're stuck and you've got the kids following you around at gigs and weddings and you're asked to do something for them, that is going to be the #1 go-to. So I think it's brilliant.
Adam's our first customer of the day, buying the new pimped out one. So yeah, those are the new version of Wonder Pop. It is a great trick, guys. I just wish you'd have made it a little bit better, but don't worry, PropDog are going to sort it out for you. No extra charge. You buy it from us, same price, and we will make sure it will last a long time. Thanks again for watching.